Welcome back to the channel. So it's that time of year again, the holidays. I read someplace that people tend to gain like 7 to 10 pounds around the holiday season. And this video is all about supporting you through the holiday season and just with your eating in general. You can use this for any circumstance. So those like big jumps of weight gain don't happen and you can stay consistent. All right, so I want to talk about a really common pattern that I see in the holidays, and this is one that plagued me for years, and it tends to be one that plagues anyone who has tendencies to overeat, binge eat, emotionally eat, or whatever that is. So most people who feel out of control with their food try to control their food in some manner. It tends to be like the common sense thing we think we should do. And then we get to a holiday meal, or we get to a family barbecue, or we get to a cocktail party, or whatever that is, and there is food there that we never let ourselves have. And there's probably a small part of us that thinks we can just have one without losing control on it. But typically before we know, we grab a little appetizer, we go in for the mashed potatoes at the table, and then this switches in our brain that says, you already blew it, you already ate bad, it's the holidays, you're gonna get back on track when they're over, you better eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat because this stuff's not going to be there forever, and you're definitely going to not let yourself have this, you know, in the future, right? After the holidays, you're done. You have to imagine that puts the brain in a state of like, better get all this in now because it's going someplace. And so I just wanted to share that little common scenario with you because you can see in that scenario that what is actually the problem is someone is stepping out of like present moment decisions and operating from a place of I'm controlling because I'm gonna eat this later, and then when I eat this, I'm gonna eat it all because I already ate this bad food. And so I want to take all of that out, all of that lack of presence, and bring presence to your eating. And this can go for the holidays or any kind of eating circumstance like a party that's out of the norm. No saving calories. No, not eating enough all day because you're gonna eat more at the family gathering or whatever. Eat adequately, eat enough, take care of your body's needs. So when you go into this situation, you're not this ravenous person, you're grounded, your needs are taken care of, and you can choose from a place of presence what you want in that moment. So you're feeding yourself what you need all day, meaning wake up for breakfast, eat a nourishing breakfast based on what you need in that moment, not what you're eating later. That takes us to the party. So you're at the party and you want to eat what sounds good and what's going to feel good for you and your body in that moment, not based on a moment of not having the stuff in the future. Because honestly, this isn't going anywhere. Technically, you could order anything at any time that's holiday oriented. You could remake a dessert if you really wanted it. You could have another version of the dessert you love. Food is not going anywhere. There's no scarcity of food for most people, at least that are privileged enough to watch a video online, right? So you want to make sure that you are in the moment choosing what you want and honoring yourself in that moment versus inhaling everything because you're not going to get it in the future. That is a trick your brain plays on you that's actually not reality because technically you could have it in the future. And the only way you can have it in the future is if you allow yourself to have it. So that brings us kind of full circle, right? Throughout the day, when you're having your present moment decisions, super hyper control and restriction is going to make you, when you get in those moments, want to eat everything in sight because there's this idea that it's never going to be allowed again. So if you have some freedom, if you let yourself, let's say, have carbs, if you are craving something and you allow yourself to have it throughout the day, here and there, when you're feeling in your power, you're much less likely to lose control in those moments for a whole host of reasons that we've explained in all our videos over and over again. But basically, when you're in this place of your body and brain trusting you that food is plentiful and going to be there and you're not going to restrict it or take it away, the body goes out of survival mode. It has you think about food less, crave food less, and allows you to be your present self at your plate. So do all these things so you can actually show up at the dinner, not this compulsive version of you that's not actually the real you. So I hope that supports you on the food front. One other thing that I want to tell you that really has helped me hack kind of any situation I'm scared of or I feel uncomfortable with is the tool of visualization. So right now, a holiday party might feel scary for you, and that is going to trigger fear and going to trigger different emotional things in your body, which might actually lead you to eat. So if you can show the brain this situation over and over again in your mind through visualization, excuse me, when you get to the event, things are going to be easier. Your brain is going to feel like you already navigated this space with ease. So what I've done, anytime I've had a big speech, something that's scary, I will write almost like a scene of a movie of me walking into that situation and experiencing it firsthand with a ton of success. So you can create a little scene and write it out in a notepad of you walking into the party, connecting with others, loving the situation, having an appetizer, having wine, whatever those things that are important for you. And the trick is you really want to captivate how you want to feel in that situation and evoke feelings in your body and really paint this narrative so it's so vivid that after you practice the visualization a few times, your brain is going to think that it's already happened. And then you get in that situation in real life and it's much easier to navigate the situation. And last but not least, visualization is a tool, is a ritual that will help you to stay in your power and keep you in your power. So the biggest thing is to not let those things that give you groundedness, centeredness, peace, power slip during the holiday season. Do your walks, do your meditation, do your breathing, do whatever you do that brings you joy. Keep your workout classes going, those things that leave you feeling in your power, put them in throughout the day and make them non-negotiable, especially if you have a big event coming up. You want to do things constantly and build that muscle of confidence so you can walk into that situation feeling confident. So hope all these tools and tricks helped you. And even if it's not a holiday party, you can literally use these for any situation where food is kind of freaking you out a bit. And if you need more help beyond this video, then definitely go to the description below. I have a training that will support you with this and more, all about breaking free from your struggle with your body and food so you can truly stay in your power and not let food and body struggles hold you back from living your best life and experiencing awesome things with your family and friends and those that you love. So go to the link below this video, download that free training. It will support you. And then if you like this video, click like, leave a comment. I would love, love, love to hear from you, hear your thoughts, and let me know what really stuck out to you. We are here every Tuesday with all kinds of videos and trainings about how to live a life you absolutely love with freedom from any food and body struggles. So I will see you next Tuesday.